Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm back with a new video on the R1M 2015 R1M. So, topic for this video is gonna be the things I like about this motorcycle. And let me tell you, there is a lot that I like about this bike. I'm gonna start with number one. The first thing that I love about this Yamaha R1M has to be the crossplane engine. To me, like, the sound it makes is just so amazing. That and Ducatis are like, well, actually, I want to say Aprilias. R1s, Ducatis, and Aprilias just have like that deep sound that I really love. It's just like, it's so like aggressive, you know, like I feel like all other bikes, liter bikes, or most of them, they just scream. But the R1 with the crossplane, the V4 Ducati, or even the L-twin Ducatis, the older ones, as well as the Aprilias V4s, all these bikes, they don't like scream. It's like, it literally sounds like a roar. Like, come on, look. You can't tell me that doesn't sound amazing. And that's like one of the main things and the most things that I love about this bike. Therefore, when I first got this bike and it didn't sound good because it didn't have an exhaust system, I hated it, because I'm like, well, I didn't hate it. There's still a lot that I like about the bike, but like, the first thing that comes to mind when I'm talking about like what I love about this bike is the sound. It's just amazing. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like auto blip, downshift. Woo. Yep, always turning heads. Sounds way too good. So yeah, that was the first point, just that beautiful crossplane noise. And I could do another point about that crossplane engine, which pretty much is like that mid-range power, because they weren't joking when they said the crossplane engine is very like torquey and it has a lot of power in the mid-range. It really is. Like, obviously the bike has power like throughout the whole rev range, but right in that mid-range, oh my god, like, it just feels so, it comes alive like even more, which is absolutely crazy because you don't expect it right in the middle of the the rev range, you know what I mean? It's just fucking beautiful, and the feeling it gives you is awesome. Had to do it. So yeah, that's kind of like a little bonus point about the crossplane. Just, it's not just the sound, but it's also how it feels. I'm gonna give you another sound run. case he wanted to play while talking to you guys. But anyways, the second point, which is another main reason why I got this bike, is the aesthetics of it. If you all have seen any of my videos, you guys know that I'm really into sport bikes, or how I got into sport bikes isn't just because I wanted to ride a motorcycle. It is, but I always thought these machines are like insanely beautiful. To me, they look better than supercars. I would choose my bikes over that McLaren right there. Price aside, I know that McLaren is like way more expensive, but if all like an R1M, an H2, and the McLaren 720 were all $0 and it couldn't sell them to make money back or whatever, I would probably choose the bikes still if I didn't have any bikes. But if I had an H2 or an R1M and I had that choice, I'd probably go with that McLaren, because it doesn't hurt to have a supercar and a fucking bike at the same time. But yeah, like the aesthetics, the looks, I mean, everyone knows, like, even if you go to a car meet, a bike meet, everyone knows that R1s look absolutely beautiful and everyone loves them. The aggressive new design, even the old design, people loved it. So yeah, that was the second point, just the way this bike looks. I'm sure most people are gonna agree that the R1 looks like one of the best leader bikes out there. Let alone, this is an R1M, which in my opinion looks even like a lot better. The carbon fiber, the brushed aluminum tank, the swing arm is also brushed aluminum, just like this. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, the aesthetics, the looks is the second point. The third point of the things that I love about this bike is how much electronics it have. I will go over all the like settings and all of that in a review video that I'm gonna do about this bike, like a more detailed review video. But for now, like, I want to let you guys know that this bike has so many goddamn settings that actually confused me. Like, come on, like, there's way too many, like, from a million traction controls to like launch controls to like wheelie assist to like, I don't know, like just everything I want, like power mod. Like, you can customize this bike really to how you'd like it to kind of run, you know what I mean? And that, I think that's really amazing. I like the kind of experience where there's not a lot of electronic interference with my ride, so I have like wheelie control and launch control and all that fun stuff turned off, because I don't know, I enjoy that part about the bike. Like, I enjoy giving it gas and it coming up a little bit and knowing where that kind of like limit is. And sometimes power wheelies are a little fun too, so why not, you know what I mean? All the electronics that come with this bike, as well as all the upgraded parts, like the electronic suspensions, which don't come with the regular R1, the Olin shocks, rear, front, back, the Olin forks, like, it's just, it's a lot of upgraded parts that you get on this bike. All the carbon fiber, you know, like, that's just like a bonus besides to like all the electronics that come with this bike, which are just insane how much technology there is in a motorcycle. The fourth one has to be like the way this bike makes you feel riding it. It's a very mid-range bike, and what I mean about that is like, it's not too aggressive that it's like uncomfortable to ride. Like the Ducati that I had, the 1199 I had, was, to me, it was too uncomfortable to ride because it's like just the vibrations of the bike and all of that, you know? But this bike gives you, like, at first it's a little scary until you get used to it, but once you get used to it, it gives you so much confidence, and it's just like, I feel so like stable and secure, and once you like learn how to ride it and learn how it rides, it's such a like fun ride. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy this bike more than the H2, because with this bike I feel like I can play with it and mess with it. On the H2 it just feels like it's gonna kill me every time if I push it too hard. And it's just, I don't know, it's a lot of fun to ride. Like, I literally don't know how to describe it other than that. Like, I truthfully enjoy riding this bike. Probably one of the most favorite bikes. If you're getting a sport bike, let's be honest, you're not looking for comfort, you know what I mean? Maybe it's a little like, it's like a bonus point. You don't want it to be too uncomfortable to ride, but at the same time, like, that's not your main concern. Like, it's a very smooth motor. It's not like jerky unless you don't know how to ride and you just kind of like give it throttle like that, which is obviously it's going to be like very jerky. But yeah, it's just a very fun ride, and I truthfully enjoy it like a lot, because it's always a thrill. And that's like, I guess that's still the fourth point, just like how thrilling the ride is and how it makes you feel. This is like a good middle point in between the S1000 and the Ducati, where it's like aggressive enough but also comfortable enough to be ridden a lot and still giving you that fun and thrill. And also, this bike loves the corners, and I think that's another major point why this bike is so amazing. Like, all canyon riders and all of that, this bike feels amazing in corners, and it's really hard to get over. I'm probably missing a few more points, but these were kind of like the main points that stuck out to me, the 4 main points. The sound and the feel of the crossplane, the looks of the R1, the electronics it has and it offers, and finally like the thrill of the ride and kind of that sweet spot between comfort and like fun and thrill and aggressiveness. This is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, check out my other review videos on my other bikes. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.